Hello, and welcome to my channel. I am Lisa, and this is my channel, Diamonds and Stitches. And tonight I am doing a whip and sip with Jené, who is my collab partner for the Seahawks collaboration. We both enjoy the Seahawks, though sadly they did lose last week. And just as a, let me go down the rabbit hole for a moment, but so two of my Seattle teams lost last week, and the one team that I do not love, which is the Cougars, the Washington Cougars, which is a college football team, they won. But last week when they played, they lost, and the Huskies and Seahawks won. So, Cougs, I'm going to need you to do me a big favor this coming week and lose again so that, my guys, because I think that, when they decide to win, it lessens the chances, it jinxes the football gods. I don't know. But anyways, we had a very, very, very bad Seahawks game. And, yeah, it was a disappointing loss, but it is what it is. It's okay. We can pick it back up. But so anyways, Jené and I both like the Seahawks, and I'll go so far as to say we're pretty awesome fans of the Seahawks. And she reached out to me a while ago and said, hey, would you like to do a collab with me? And I said, sure, I would love to. So as you can see, I've not gotten a lot done on this piece, and I am not gonna lie, you guys, these squares are killing me. They don't line up. They are all different sizes. They have nubs on them. There are problems. These aren't even in a nice straight line. I mean, this is by far probably one of the worst square kits I have had experience with, which is really unfortunate because I like squares. But so yeah, so I have not, I did a little bit of work with it over the weekend, and I got a little bit more done. Now I will say that squares do take a lot longer to get done. And truly, this is the only piece that I worked on. I have not done any other diamond paintings, you guys. So this is the only one, and I'm not even a third done. So I need to really step up my game because I'm fairly certain that Jené is darn close to completed hers. So her information is in my description box down below, and that's where you'll find all of the information about our collab. Please go and check out Jené, who is the review. She is a Canadian gal. Well, she lives in Canada. She actually is a US gal who moved to Canada, and I'm a Canadian girl who moved to the US. Weird. So yeah, so we are on whip. This is episode number 7. And again, I know it's disgusting, you guys. I have not gotten a whole lot done. So let's whip and chat tonight. And we have a tag for you, which is the continuation of the fall tag. There are 27 questions left to this fall tag. So let's get into that. Let me turn on my iPad. I'm sorry, my light pad, so I can see what I am doing. And then let's get to these questions. Please, grab your craft that you're working on and your sip. I know it's late afternoon, and here I am drinking coffee, which I'm pretty sure I'm going to regret later, but it is what it is. It's been one of those days, and coffee's needed. So yep, it is truly been one of those days. Okay, you guys, let's see. So a continuation from the prior 27 questions. So number 28. Share your feelings when you see the birds migrating. I'm a little sad because I know that they are going, to warmer spots for the winter, and I would like to go to a warmer spot too. Especially as them starting to leave really does mean, that winter is on its way. And and that while we don't get, especially in the Pacific Northwest, I mean, we get a lot of rain. We get cold, dreary, yucky rain. And it is nothing like the snow, because I used to, you know, I was a Canadian girl. I lived in the prairies. I lived in Alberta. And, you know, I know it's cold. You know, I know what cold is. I know 40 below. Easy. And so, yeah, we don't get that type of cold, but it is still cold. And then, shockingly, we do get snow here. And when we get snow, that means that people don't know how to drive, even more so than they can't drive now. And things shut down. You know, school shuts down, stores shut down. Everything. I mean, it truly, everything comes to a standstill. And because people don't know how to function here in the snow. And so when I see the birdies migrate, that's all I think is that, we're heading into our cold, dreary, rainy season, and possible, you know, power outages, snow, the whole deal. Okay, number 29. Do you like baking in the autumn season? I like baking, period. Like, actually, I prefer baking over cooking. But yes, I do like, because the autumn season means, like, you know, heavier baking. And I actually enjoy that more than I like, you know, the light, fruity things in summer. I like to do more substantial, you know, cookies and muffins, because that means pumpkin. And yeah, stuff like that. So yes, I do enjoy baking. Baking is not a seasonal thing for me. Number 30. When you go outside, do you love to experience your blowing breaths? So I'm thinking that they must mean, you know, when you blow your breath and you see the breath when you, or the mist when you breathe. Yeah, I do. It's fun. I feel like a kid again. And actually, my granddaughter and I were doing it the other morning on our way to school. And of course, she was giggling. And we were just having the best time, you know, trying to make rings, and, you know, how long of a stream could we get out before it stopped. And yeah, it's just, you know, doing those kind of things makes you like kind of a kid again, and it's fun. So yes, I do enjoy doing that. Number 31. What is your favorite food in the fall season? What isn't my favorite food? I have to say, like, pretty much anything with pumpkin. I like pumpkin. So, you know, pumpkin pie, a favorite. Pumpkin chocolate chip cookies. Oh yes, please. I pretty much like all foods. Oh, you know, fall is when Starbucks will bring out that delicious, actually, I don't know if I haven't seen it. I haven't gotten it for a while, but they have like this cranberry stuffing sandwich. Dang it, this is so good. It is so good. What else do I like? You know, I mean, summertime means burgers, and fall really means crock pot. Crock pot. Love my crock pot. Love my crock pot. Number 32, Halloween or Thanksgiving, which is your favorite day? Hands down, Halloween. I love Halloween. You know, I like Thanksgiving because I like getting together with the family and we do a big feast and, you know, the whole thing. But Halloween is I just love dressing up I love Halloween. Number 33, wool or knit sweaters. What do you like to wear in the fall season? Well, I'm actually allergic to wool, so I would choose knit. I love a sweater, you guys. In fact, I'm wearing one now with a coat because I'm freezing. but I definitely like a sweater, and super happy when the season turns in order to be able to justify wearing one more often. People look at you when you're like you're crazy when you decide to wear a sweater in the summertime. Apparently that's not the thing to do. But sometimes it is for me because I get cold very, very easily. So. Okay, 34. Sweet or salty pumpkin seeds? Oh, dang, I kind of like both. But I have a big sweet tooth, you guys, like big. So I probably would prefer them to be more sweet. But I'm not going to say no to a salty pumpkin seed either. So I'm not going to say no to a pumpkin seed, period. Yeah, not at all. Number 35. Do you like to explore haunted places in the fall? Yeah, that's a big no. I don't like haunted places at all. And I definitely don't want to. I mean, I'm sure they're prettier in the fall given that, you know, the falling leaves and it looks pretty. But no, I don't like haunted things to begin with. I don't like scary stuff. And so, no, that is not for me. Thank you. Number 36, what place do you love to visit in the autumn season? I like walking around the parks and that kind of thing, you know, going on fall hikes and doing things like that. Like it's so crisp and it's so pretty, and, you know, the falling leaves and the, you know, the crispness of the leaves and crunching under your feet. And I like a park then. That's when I like to go to the parks and see stuff. You know, in the summertime, I like the beach for the warmth, and I don't know what's happening here. I'm having a really hard time. But in the fall, yeah, I like a pumpkin patch and falling leaves and trees and a park, and yeah, I like all that kind of stuff. Number 37. Which place do you wish to visit in the fall season? I would love to go to Vermont. I just think that would be like not only just beautiful, pretty, you know, autumny, fallish, you know, apples, leaves, pumpkins, just, yeah, I just think that it would be so, so pretty. Man, I am getting a lot of wax on these things. I don't know what's happening today, you guys. My goodness. All right, we'll try and pick some of that off. I think that my plastic tips are breaking down a little bit, so we're struggling a little. And like I said, these squares, I'll save that for my review. You know, like when I get this done. Poor Jené, she's probably slow-moed herself so badly. Oh my goodness. See, this is why nobody wants to do collabs with me, because I just don't get it done. Okay, number 38. Fairy lights or candles? Oh. Okay, I like both. These are hard, you guys. I mean, why do I have to pick? I like candles because I love the smell. And also, there's just something psychological about, you know, when you see a candle, not only for the smell, but even if they're not scented, they just bring you warmth because, you know, it's a flame, it's fire, and fire means warm. And so or maybe that's just me, but every time I look at a candle, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm not freezing anymore. It just seems to have that, you know, psychological effect, I guess, or again, maybe that's just me. But I like fairy lights because they're pretty and they twinkle and they sparkle and they're just pretty. But I like a good candle. I like a good smelly candle, like very autumny, very, you know, hints of vanilla and Yeah. Yeah. I like a good candle. Okay. Number 39. How do you decorate in the fall? Pumpkins, like fall stuff. I mean, it's more, you know, once Halloween is over, then it's, you know, the cornucopias and the pumpkins, and I've got some cute rooster candle holders, and yeah, just like a lot of my decor is pretty farmhousey, and so I've got some like aged brassy color, you know, whitewashed kind of things that I put up. Yeah, but really once Halloween is over and those decorations go away, then it's, you know, just kind of pumpkin themed, acorns. What else have I got? Yeah, I think that's pretty much, you know, a lot of golds, oranges, golds, deep, rich reds, that kind of thing. Number 40, do you love raking the leaves on the lawn, or do you leave them where they fall? I like seeing them on a lawn. My neighbor right now, so I don't have a tree in my front yard anymore because we took it down, but it was also like a spruce tree or whatever, so it's just needles. So I didn't have like a leafy tree, but my neighbor has this beautiful leafy tree in their yard, and it is gradually shedding its leaves onto their lawn, and it's gorgeous. Like the colors, and they're so pretty, and it looks beautiful. Now I also like to break the leaves into a pile, so and be like a kid and, you know, throw them around, but they've got to be like crisp, right? Like I like raking light, crisp leaves, you know, that are almost weightless, right? But because again, we have so much rain here, our leaves get wet and gross and rot really quickly once they fall, because again, weather. And so it's pretty for a very short time. And but I'm lucky because I don't have to rake in my yard because I don't have any leaves. Number 41. What comes in your mind when you see the light leaves falling down? Well, I mean, it's for me, it's just kind of like the end of fall, really, and you know, or fall is beginning and almost at the end even, and that we're definitely changing seasons, and that, you know, the trees are going to sleep and things are going to go to sleep to be reborn in the spring. And so it's kind of sad because it just makes, on the one hand, it's sad because it makes everything, you know, kind of dormant. But on the other hand, I like that too because it means like more indoor time and, you know, fires and you know, more family together time and that kind of thing. So, yeah, I mean, it just, I don't know, it brings up a lot of awesome memories, honestly, when, fall comes around. I like fall. Okay, number 42. In your opinion, which leaves have the best color in the fall season? Oh man, you guys, I am horrible with names of trees, but you know those ones that have, like, they're huge, leafy, just, I mean, absolutely gorgeous, huge, maple leaf, like it looks like a maple leaf, but it has like uber rich reds and orange yellows to it, and like a little bit of brown, and I mean, they're just gorgeous, and those are the ones that I like the best. I also have a Japanese, well, I had a Japanese maple tree. I killed it last year. And it totally accidental, totally a different story, but there is a true reason why it's a good thing that people are not plants in my house, because I would kill them. Anyhow, when it dropped its leaves, you know, they ranged from a really nice mahogany color, almost like red mahogany, to kind of a fiery red, gorgeous. And then in the fall they would change color. It changed color again, and it went to like a burnt orange, deep rich red color. Oh my gosh, they were just gorgeous, just gorgeous. Okay, number 43. Which is your most loved pumpkin based food? Pie. Pumpkin pie. I truly like all things pumpkin. I don't think that, you know, you can not put pumpkin with anything. I love pumpkin season, though. Okay, I'm gonna admit this. People are probably gonna shoot me. I'm not a pumpkin spice lover. No, I don't totally love the pumpkin spice lattes. So, you know, when everybody is like, oh, so excited, pumpkin spice season's out. And I'm like, meh. I mean, don't get me wrong, I will drink it. I mean, I'm not gonna refuse one, but it's not something that I'll specifically go out of my way. And I did see pumpkin spice Cheerios one day and thought, oh, come on now, like, ugh. No, that does not sound good at all. But for the most part, no, I like pumpkin bread, pumpkin pie, pumpkin cookies, pumpkin shortbread's really delicious. Pumpkin tarts, yeah, I like anything pumpkin, people. Yes, I do. Number 44. Which moisturizer is your favorite in the autumn season? Anything that's rich, like really. I'm horrible about skin maintenance, and so I forget a lot of the time to actually put something on. But now that I am getting older, I am finding that my skin is definitely drying out a lot faster, and I notice it. Like, I really notice it. And so I just try to find something that has, like, it's still light, but it has like a good rich base, and it stays on for a longer, like it seems to stay on the skin a little longer, I guess. So I don't really have like a favorite brand or anything that I specifically buy. But I have tried the new oil, is it Oil of Olay Regenerist? Something like that. So I've done that. There's a really good one that I've been using from a derma store. I don't remember the name of it, but it's kind of got like coconut and all kinds of stuff in it. It's nice, and it's a light texture, but it's a rich texture. Like, I know that sounds weird, but it's awesome. Number 45. Which lipstick color do you love in the fall? I don't change my lipstick very often. I branch out a little bit because my daughter's very adventurous in her lipstick choices. And so sometimes, you know, we'll try something. But for the most part, I am a neutral kind of girl. And I feel like my lips are big enough to begin with. And frankly, when I was growing up, I got teased a lot because my lips were big. And so I try not to call attention to them because of that. But every once in a while I get outside of my comfort zone, and I don't think it looks horrific. But for the most part, I am a neutral, very neutral kind of lip color. Yeah, I don't go for the reds and the pinks and that kind of thing. Though every once in a while, again, you know, I might try something that's kind of a matted, like I think I tried a matted red one day and did a video, and I didn't think it looked horrible, but I also, my daughter wasn't there, so she definitely would have told me if it was bad, so. Number 46, apple pie or pumpkin pie? Which is your favorite? Hands down, the pumpkin pie. I think you all said it. You were all like, yeah, Lisa likes pumpkin. Lisa does like pumpkin. Yeah, hands down. And it's funny because in my house, we are very divided. You know, there are some of us who really like pumpkin, and there are others of us who really like apple. And for the fall season. And yeah, now if somebody asked me lemon meringue pie and pumpkin pie, that would be more of a toss-up for me. Much harder of a choice, but I can give up an apple pie, no problem, for pumpkin. Yes, please. Number 47, October or November? What's your favorite month in the autumn? Well, it's really October because it's Halloween. I know, I'm harping that Halloween to death, but I do. I really like that. And also, again, so a side note, because I'm Canadian, and, you know, our Thanksgiving is held in October, which makes so much more sense than it does 3 weeks before Christmas, people. And so for me, October always meant, you know, Thanksgiving and Halloween. And so we got two holidays in one. And so, yeah, I just kind of grew up as, like, October was the big month and November was just kind of gearing up into the Christmas season, right? Well, here, you know, it's, you know, Halloween is celebrated, but and maybe it's just maybe the area that I live in, but it doesn't seem to be as big a deal here as it was when I was growing up or when my kids were growing up back home. And, you know, Halloween is Thanksgiving is a very big holiday here. And, you know, their Black Fridays and that is very, very big here, like much more so than Halloween, I feel. And so for me, October will always be my Thanksgiving / Halloween month. Number 48, do you enjoy feeling the cold air or do you wrap up warm? Oh, I warm through and through. I am a cold person to begin with because my immune system is just wonky, and and I don't like to be cold, but I am always cold. And when I get cold, it takes me forever to warm up. So I am not far from a blanket, and you know, if there's a fireplace near, I'm gonna be as close to it as possible, and a sweater, and yeah. So I like to be warm. Okay. Number 49, how much do you love to enjoy the fire in the fall season? Yep. I love a fire. I love an outdoor fire. I love an indoor fire. My whole goal in life, okay, it's not my whole goal, but one of my goals in life is to have one of those bathrooms that has, you know, the tub and then the fireplace. Yeah, I want one of those. Yeah, I would be the happiest girl ever, because who doesn't like a fireplace? Like, seriously, I love a fireplace. And, you know, also, I don't mind like a gas fire or a real fire, you know, with wood and the whole deal. Now, in my house, I have 2 wood-burning fireplaces, one upstairs and one downstairs. And unfortunately, we have not used them very often because, well, wood's expensive. And there seems to be something wrong with one of my fireplaces, and it affects the other one. So, and I just haven't had time or the energy to look into why. And because I have a generator, so if the power goes out, we still have heat because we can run the furnace. And so I'm not as inspired to figure out what is wrong with my fireplace, because I just know it's going to cost me some money, and there are so many other things that are falling apart in this house that need attention, that unfortunately that's kind of last on my list. And also, a little rabbit hole, when we had our fire, I mean, everything was torn out downstairs, completely gutted. And then upstairs was also pretty much gutted. Yeah, really, it was just really the outside walls that were left standing, pretty much. And with a few exceptions. And you know, our floorboards and everything were all open, and I really wanted to run the gas to the fireplace. And yeah, it was going to cost us, and I was going to trade dollar it, but I got vetoed. And I wish that I kind of stuck to my guns and chose something, you know, different to trade dollar, and made that happen. Because, well, I'm the one who's left with this house. And I would have loved the ease of a gas fireplace, for sure. For sure. And it would have been, you know, a lot less money, just because everything was already open. And yeah, it would have made it a lot easier than trying to do it now, you know. So, yeah. Anyways, it is what it is. Okay, number 50. In the fall, do you love traveling or enjoying the season at home? I guess it depends on where I'm traveling to. I mean, if I was going to Vermont, yep, I'd be happy to travel. You know, I like the drives. I like driving, period. And so seeing things would be, you know, cool. But I'm kind of a homebody. I'm going to admit, I'm kind of a homebody, and I don't mind staying home in almost any season. So it's not that much different for me in the fall. Okay, and then number 51. Are you more energetic during the autumn season or more laid back? Yeah, I don't know how much more laid back I can get. I am a lazy person, you guys. Like, seriously. So I would say that, yes, I become even more, you know, kind of a homebody, want to curl up on the couch with a nice blanket and a good book, and or sometimes my cross stitching, and, you know, just kind of like lazing the day away, watching a good football game, and all that jazz. So yes, no, I think I get even a little bit lazier come fall, just because fall inspires kind of laziness, I think, for me. Number 52. Do you have any specific traditions to celebrate the fall season? No, not really. I mean, not really. You know, we have our holiday traditions, but for a specific tradition, you know, we don't, I mean, I guess like we do the pumpkin patch. And that's something that we always do come fall. I guess I've never thought of it as a tradition, but maybe it is, you know, because it is something that we do. But yeah, no, I can't think of anything, honestly, other than that. You know, going to the pumpkin patch and picking our pumpkins. Number 53. What do you feel at the end of fall season? I don't know. I guess I don't really feel anything. You know, because Christmas is right around the corner, and yeah, I don't know. I guess I have never honestly thought about it. It's just another season to me. And for the most part, like I like certain aspects of it. And of course, you know, Halloween, but once Halloween's done, then, you know, it's on to Christmas for me. So, I have not really thought about that at all. I have no feelings one way or the other. Okay, number 54. Share your favorite quote related to the autumn. One of my favorite quotes is by F. Scott Fitzgerald. And it is, let me think here. It is, life starts all over again when it gets crisp in the fall. And to me, yeah, that's, I mean, that kind of sums up autumn for me. It's like another life, you know, that things change and things evolve. And yeah, when I heard that quote, I was like, that is absolutely autumn to me, fall to me, in a nutshell. So that's it, you guys. And look, I am almost done. Didn't get one on there. Goodness sakes. They're all upside down. Maybe I'll pour some more in there. Yeah, so that is the end of our fall tag. I will have to go and see where Jené's at. And if we have one more whip in us, or if we will be going on to the post review, and she'll probably be waiting for me. Poor Jené. Jené, I'm so sorry. You're lovely. You are so lovely and being so patient, and I'm so enjoying doing this this with you, because it has been a really fun collab. And really, you guys, go check out Jené. She is lovely, lovely, lovely. And I enjoy listening to the her answers to the same questions, because, you know, I just think that it's interesting that even though we don't know each other like in person, we didn't grow up around each other, having so many of the same similarities or the same life experiences is, you know, it just shows me what such a small world it is. So yeah. So anyways, it's been a lot of fun, and I'm sorry, Jené, slowing you down. Okay, so you guys, I have to say thank you so much to my continuing subscribers who come and visit and listen to my ramblings in my videos, and to the new subscribers who've come in to check out my videos. I really appreciate each and every one of you, and I have loved this journey that I have been on. And you know, really for me, putting myself out into a space where, I mean, yeah, it's weird, you know, talking to yourself in a video. But knowing that there are people who enjoy what you're doing and seeing your content and making comments, you guys, I love it. I love it. And I had said that when I reach 500 that I am going to do a giveaway, and I am so almost there. I think the last time I looked, I was at 497, something like that. And so not too far away, like what, 2-3 people away, another subscribers. And then I will do a 500 subscriber giveaway. However, here's my catch. I'm still waiting for this stuff to come, you guys. I didn't think I would make it to 500 so stinking quick, you guys. I love that, you know, I'm getting people coming to my channel daily and subscribing and commenting, and you're all just really, really, really appreciated. And so I will be doing that giveaway as soon as the items appear. They're on their way. I've been told that they've been mailed, that they've been shipped. But I'm really excited about it because I think that you're gonna love it. I love it. So I'm excited. I am excited about this 500 subscriber giveaway, and I'm going to have a little bit of a change in my channel that I truly am on a no buy. I did a little calculation on how many diamond paintings I have, and I have no wax in there. It's not staying. I think that the plastic really is broken down to the point that I just need to take it out, put a new one in. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, I looked at how many diamond paintings I had, and not just at my house, but also at Sean's house, because I've hidden a few under the bed. And shh, don't tell anybody. And so I have a lot, you guys, and so I put myself on a no buy, not only for diamond painting pens, because who doesn't like a diamond painting pen? Oh my gosh, they're beautiful, you guys. I've got my storage system sorted out, loving it. And, you know, I've got enough diamond painting pens to last a lifetime. And I also have enough diamond paintings to last me till I'm about 300. So when I did a little look around at all of that, I was like, oh, okay, I just need to calm down and stop buying. So, my channel is now going to be a lot more whips and sips, and, you know, trying to do some finishes, tell you some funny stories, hopefully, and, you know, do giveaways and some tips and tricks and, you know, that kind of thing. There will be, let's be honest, my name is Lisa and I am a shopaholic and I must have all the things. There still will be some buying, but I'm going to be a little bit more selective in my buying. Like Diamond Art Club, I am waiting for one more Hannah Lynn canvas diamond painting kit from you, and I was going to buy the Josephine Wall from Mystical Art, but I have decided that, well, I want to do the Flaming Lotus that I already have before I commit to more. And yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at right now, you guys. So I hope you stick with me, that I'm not just the unboxing queen. I'm not even the queen at it. There's so many more. But yeah, I think that that's kind of what I'm gonna do in the near future, and hopefully you guys like that. So, and I have stories. Oh my gosh, have I got stories to tell you? So I'll leave you with this one today. So my little and I were getting ready for school, and I do her hair every morning, most mornings. And so this morning she was like, Grammy, can you put my hair in a side pony? And I'm like, oh, absolutely, hon. And she's like, yeah, like JoJo. Now JoJo is JoJo Siwa. She is a teenage singer. She started off on Dance Moms, and now she is a 16-year-old, you know, and she's been in the limelight for quite some time. And yeah, so my granddaughter really likes JoJo, and she likes all things JoJo. And so she wants her hair to be like JoJo, whatever. So, you know, we're putting it in the ponytail and stuff. And she goes, you know, Grammy, I'm kind of mad. And I'm like, why is that? And she goes, well, because you know how much I like JoJo. And I'm like, yep. And she goes, I'm her biggest fan. That's really funny. And so I'm like, oh, that's cool, hon. And she's like, yeah, but I don't have all the merchandise. And as I'm laughing, I'm thinking, oh my gosh. So I'm like, honey, what do you mean you don't have all the merchandise? And she's like, well, I don't have all the merchandise. And, you know, I'm going to need all the merchandise because I'm her biggest fan. And I'm like, oh my word. And so I was laughing. But you guys, seriously, how many 8-year-olds go, I need all the merchandise? Merchandise. Really? Yeah, that's her. I love her. I love her. So with that, that was my morning. That's what started off my morning. We need to buy all the merchandise for JoJo. Anyways, all right, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. Please go and check out Jené at the review. All the details will be in my description box below. And I hope to see you all in my next video. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.